taking our units that have aged the longest, especially on the bedroom side, and aligning them up next to each other and offering them as a bundle to families that are already in the community. So all we're doing is merchandising them as family bundles, and we experienced this in Orange County when one of our properties that was very low density at like 12 units per acre off of Magnolia, which is now a home development site, we noticed that everybody had the same last name relatively, and I said, God, there must be a mistake here. And then we realized, wow, these are families that just live all over the property. So we plotted them out on the site map and realized, wow, these are families that decided to live in the same community. So using that as a frame of reference, we decided, well, why don't we cater to the neighborhood family dynamic and take our vacancies, cluster them together, reposition the unit mix a little bit to offer, 3 or 4 units next to each other to a family consumer, and at least get some income out of it relative to zero, if you will.
Now, I think that is a really interesting story that gets to the heart of something we want to focus on today as we move ahead in the marketplace, is create a desirable living environment for the folks at your community. And that was a really creative approach that gave them something that you're not going to see at competitors in France. That's the first time I've ever heard anybody say that. Has anybody else?
Greg, can I interrupt you for a minute? Regarding your projections of demand in Southern California, a very simple metric and mantra. Look how great the weather is right now. And all week relative to Texas, the Northeast, and the Midwest. Let's all pray for brutal weather in the rest of the country and great weather here. And email out. If each one of us in this room email out 10 emails of the beach to everybody, then chances are the tea leaves say that demand will be pretty good in Southern California. I think that's my metric for measurement, and let's do it. Peninsula, people riding a bike in bikinis, that's a good shot for people in the West.
That's a strategy as well. I have to say that versus clustering the units, which was a new one. I've heard the weather one before in Florida, and I spent like a year and a half where pretty much every week I got an email from a broker that had a palm tree on it, and some nice sand there, but that really didn't seem to solve some of the problems that they had in those markets as we went through the cycle. So we're talking about attracting people in, but how about some of the people that are going out the door? Steve, you want to talk to us a little bit about as you're leaving, as you're losing people